Come on, let us out, be a good lad.
Police.
Could you open the door for me?
I'd love to, but I can't. Mr. fucking wanker over here won't.
It's okay, I can open the door.
Hey, Mom, we'll just go glitch through it.
Shit, that's what I'm gonna get shot for, though.
What?
Sure, who gives a fuck, like?
Yeah. There's a bunch of prisoners over there, and can you wipe them out? Oh!
And perfect execution of that.
Doing your mom. I'm a house now. Doing your mom. Come on, baby, come over here. Doing your mom.
Welcome to Cupain Tae Stream 2. Sorry for that very rushed introduction, but the people of this game are brilliant. So my plan for escaping the prison, for all the prisoners to be safe, is to get them up to the black house on the top of the hill outside the prison. Turns out that's a lot fucking harder than I thought, because most of the bastards won't listen. But I feel if I can get them to listen, we'll be on a cracking jaw now. I got an old assault rifle out here from the middle of the old field. Paddy O'Reilly's giving them away, like, oh jeez, they're all good quality now. None of your old Chinese or Asian shite, no. Proper good. Hi, lads. Hi, boys. Hi, boys. Hi, man, I'm back now. Black house, man, black house. Get you going. Man now, lads. Do you want to live or not, man? Into the black house. Right, I'll tell you what. You, White House, right? You go in the White House. Do you want to go in the Blue House instead? You want to go in the White House? Alright, you can come into the White House as long as you sit in the corner. You want to go over there? We're going over there, so. You be our lookout. Very important job for you. Lads, I'll have to tell you once more. I'll have to tell you again and again and again and again until you listen. May the prisoners or the escape committee, fuck off, report to the black house on top of the hill outside the prison. Black house just out there. Good lad.
No, I want to be your bodyguard. Protect
I have one already. He has a grenade launcher. Don't. Grenade launcher. Right. Tell you what. You go down that corner. Go down that corner to the road. And then you go down the road to the bottom of the hill. Corner of the road down there. Or in the T-cross there. Another prisoner coming. I'll be there to greet them. and just show them the way. Down to the black house. Please, down to the black house. How ya? Make your way to the black house, please, sir. Make your way to the black house. Please. This is an operation. Get to the black house. Be very quick now. Be very quick now. Come on, black house.
Actually, I will protect the ones in the black house.
You do that then. Bring the sled with you. Black house, man. Wait, is there a guard coming? Right, keep a lookout, and if there's any guards coming, come up to me. Good lad. This is quite good crack, actually. I'm getting a wee bit tired. The guards who leave the prisoners to leave and escape the prison will get a free pint of what? Is there a guard coming?
This is the captain talking. A bunch of people has escaped from the prison.
Yeah, lad, the reason we've escaped the prison, right, is because I got bored fairly quickly. So I decided, you know what, we're getting out of here. And we're just all here minding our own business, so we'd like if you mind your own business too. Go fuck yourselves, have a good day. Don't tell me there's a fucking guard coming. Jesus, lads, that's the one thing I didn't plan them doing. I didn't plan on this. This is the only thing I didn't fucking plan.
Don't mind those guards that were speaking. Please don't mind them.
Could you fire them? Jack joining an RP. No, it's not an RP, not an RP, just a bit of crack.
One, I'm a better guard because I won't let the prisoners escape like these trashy guards.
No, you got it all wrong. You meant to let the prisoners escape. Black House, sir, Black House, please, on top of the hill, good lad. You meant to let them escape, you know, we were put in prison for shit we didn't do. What now? Don't tell me there's a fucking other one coming, because there's another one coming, lads. We all better the shift.
Go after them. Let the prisoners escape so we can go after them. Let all the prisoners escape so we can go after them.
No, don't come after us, right? Because if you come after us, we'll be with your wives.
Coming after you guys.
Boys, you're boys. Wish right there. Wait, just stop right there. Your dick is so fucking small, your wife needs a fucking microscope. So would you wish now and let us escape, good lads?
We on our way.
Right, be prepared for war. Go on.
Bad boys,
Go on.
bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when we come
Bad Boys is a shite movie, boy. Bad Boy
What you gonna do when we come guys not.
will rape your wife. Black, right there, right. First of all, here's a gun. Second of all, Black House, top of the hill. This is a brilliant. They're gonna follow. How much do they bet they'd be after me first? Could I speak to a guard, please? A sensible one, not a stupid one. A sensible one. Go on with you. Go on to the go on, Litchi. Go on.
There's no one in the Black House.
Yes.
Right. Okay, lads, I'm done.
Okay, we got 6 people who escaped.
Black House, black lads, come on now. Black House will be coming now any minute.
Who's with me? Hello. Doing your mom. I'm inside your house right now, doing your mom.
She's dead.
I'm having fun time doing your mom.
May I make a suggestion? How about you buy the biggest dildo you can and shove it so far up your hole you'll be shiting rubber for 3 weeks, and then buy a shotgun and shove it down your throat so hard you'll be shiting bullets for even another 2 weeks, and buy a gun and blow your fucking brains out. Have a good day, ye fucking blue bastards.
There's fun in the prison and outside the prison right now. Everybody's shooting each other and having fun and laughing and giggling and
I hope you know you're killing. I hope just stop. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
nobody's dropping the soap.
Shut. Just do us a favor and shut the fuck up. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I hope you understand that if you don't shut the fuck up in the next 5 minutes, if you don't shut up in the next 5 minutes, we get it. You're having an assault. Feck off.
We just dropped the soap. Come on over here. Have some fun with us.
If ye don't shut up in the next 5 minutes, I swear to the Mary Mother of Magdalene Christ, I will come down there and shove my gun so far up your hole you'll be spitting up bullets for 3 years. Right? Do I make myself very clear now?
So, don't him. He was here.
Fuck off.
I'm bleeding.
How about you go back on your period?
If you go back with me,
Israel, man, Black House. Protect them, you fucking idiot. Protect them. Go on. Now. You. Go with him. Go with him.
Why?
You'll get a free pint of beer and a cookie. You know where to go. You know where to go.
Oh, there's a guy right there.
Hi. Your cavalcade has arrived. Fucking langers. Hi, now lads.
That wasn't my fault, that was his fault.
What's the meaning of the hi? Would you wish? No, lads, wish. What do you come here for? What do you want?
What's your gun? I come here to make peace and negotiations. You
Follow
have to
me.
stay, but please do not kill any cops.
Come on, would you?
Over there.
Lads, leave him. Put your guns down on the floor. Put them down on the floor. Drop them.
Why?
Drop them.
I'm not gonna kill you.
Drop them. Follow me.
We have taken you hostage.
Right, ye lost nowhere to go. I'll take this fucker for myself. Come on. Beware. Oh. Sorry. Slight problem. He hit the mines and died. Oh, it's fucking brilliant. Never do apology. We're awful sorry to the guard that got killed by our mines. We did not intend for it. Would you like to come back up and try the negotiations again? Oh, he has. Oh, lovely. Man, now, right, drop your gun. No, drop your guns. Drop your guns. Put them in that corner. Put them in the corner. Put them in the corner. Put them in the corner. Yeah, right now, man. You over here. You there.
I know that guy. He let me out. He's nice.
Greased duck. You go over there in that corner.
Okay.
Right, you. No, hi. You. SWAT man. In that corner, you.
Wait a minute. So y'all ambushed us.
We got another guard.
Go.
Another guard.
I think it's the same one. I think it was the same one before who actually got blown up by the mine.
It's that ugly ass motherfucker. I hate that way. What the hell?
You know the drill.
Oh, god damn, man.
Mine stuff.
I see him again.
Come on now, lad. Over in the corner with your friends, man. No, there's room for all of you. Man, in the corner now, good lad.
I like being held hostage. This is fun.
Yes.
Hostage?
In the corner, man. Quick. We don't have all day.
Hostage.
Ollie, would you feck off and go on look for more guards, will ye? Man now, lads.
I could literally get a
By
triple
these
kill right now.
Do not you dare go. Go, do your job. You
Let's go.
go. You
Don't
go.
point at me. Listen here. I know what I'm doing. Don't point at me.
If you don't get moving now, I'll shove this so far down your throat to be shiting bullets for 3 weeks and your wife will have prostate cancer. Get moving.
Share.
Hey, tall guy.
Hi.
Tall guy and
Wait, I go there?
and Follow me.
No, I'm not.
Do I go here?
Right, yeah, go.
I'm playing
I
with
got
this
my
guy.
own
He knows what he's doing.
Keep going, Letchy. How are you now, lads? We're awful sorry about this now, but you know, it's a bit fucking awkward to work with them, you know.
Being held hostage is fun.
Trust me, there's better things in life than being held hostage. I should know. I've been through 3 of them.
Where's our McDonald's? You don't have no food in here?
Do you think we have food in here? You're being held hostage, you're not being fucking fed now. Have common sense, would you? Man.
Give me food.
We are hungry.
Can you go right? Can you go to the prison and get these 3 langers food?
Yes.
I think no, I have
Get them
something
food.
on me.
Get them food. Go on now, I'll bet ahead you. Get them food. Get them, yo.
Who wants to talk negotiations?
Fed.
You, me, or
Right
her?
now, you want to talk negotiations? Who's going first?
Let's try ladies first.
You.
Ladies first. Negotiations. Go.
What?
Let him do it.
You don't fucking know a thing. Jesus fucking Christ. You go negotiations quickly.
Alright, so you see here, we just came here for peace. We did not come here to kill you guys.
Yeah.
So if any cop comes here, we don't mean to kill you.
Uh-huh.
And plus,
Okay,
like, come
one
on.
of you is gonna have to
If we
die
have
so that
no
way the
guns,
other
we
two
will
can
not
commit
kill you.
cannibalism
We
because
come-
we're
Oh,
going
Jesus
walk into
Christ.
prison to grab you guys food.
Right, now, I gave ye specific orders to go and get these three food, and I expect those to be met. Go and get them food, I don't care what it takes.
This is
I
stupid.
think
They could
eat
just
the guy
commit
next to me as
cannibalism.
as cannibalism.
I mean, yeah, that's a fair point. I mean, ladies do go for it. Go on, would you? Go on. I'm talking negotiations. I'm talking negotiations. Would all ye go away, please, so I can talk negotiations?
Fine, we'll go get the bloody food.
Thank you.
Fucking hell, Mike. We're only gonna get one. We're only gonna get one thing of food, and that's all we're gonna get. Y'all can stick with one. Let's go. Come on.
We're discussing negotiations. Man, both ye.
Hit them. Come on, Mike. Let's go. We got this.
Oh,
Come on.
negotiations to leave. I don't want to leave.
What we about to do? Come on. Let's go, Mike.
I want to stay. This is fun.
I mean.
Can I make a quick suggestion to 3E? Never become the self-appointed, never become the leader of a self-appointed prison or escape party, because honestly, it'll drive you mental. Right.
Short box. We'll eat the ghost. We'll eat the ghost.
Well, no,
eat them.
right. Lads, this is not about who'll eat who. This is about negotiations. You wished for a minute, you go.
I pronounced that I want to live here.
Right.
It's better than over there where I have to freaking serve this place
Right.
24 hours a day.
Right, I get fucking back in your corner now. Get back in your corner. Good lad. Go on.
Well, I said I don't really like doing that. This is way more fun. Doing this is like, well, that's all the negotiations I have really.
Right, you next.
Okay. This is negotiation. Now, we're going to release all the prisoners, and we're going to come over here, and we're going to take a group shot. We can put it on Discord and on the internet for everybody to see, and we're going to put our hands in the air and shoot our guns up, and everybody be friends.
I like that idea. I honestly really like that idea. Right, man, both of you, man, we'll go tell the others. I'm gonna fuck quick. Go. 15 okay. Just kill let's just see the comments. It's Fervy, how are you? What a great welcome doing your mom. Relocate him to the prison, you won't. Jack, leave the kids Minecraft bitch alone. No. Emotional abuse. Are you only doing this to certain children? Yes and no. Because it's fun. But I get to hurl insults at children and it makes me feel happy inside because I know that I'm superior. Because I'm older and better in every way. Now we're going to go to the rec centre and annoy some adults. Oh boy. Already off to a fucking brilliant start. Obviously, when we're doing these streams, we need to get our old Cupain Tae. Yeah? The old Cupain Tae. I don't keep hype. Don't throw the bucket, please. You're the walk of life. You're the walk of life. Man, listen to some good tunes. I won't distract them now.
But I only 316 prison.
Are ye all being family friendly over here in this little corner? You'll being family friendly? No, okay. I'm only trying to do my job, like, human. Don't be so mean. People in this game are so rude, aren't they? They're so mean. Yeah, that's a good man. Oh yeah, in the room, good boy. I'm just adjusting. I don't care. Hello. What do you want?
Hi there.
I'm quite busy. Get me a tub.
That didn't need to exist. I need them, bro. You have the gold ones already. You have the gold ones.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna.
The one thing I hate about this game is the amount of people who ask, oh, can you buy me this, please? Oh, can you buy me this, please? Oh, please buy me this, please? Oh, please buy me this. And it's just annoying for me, guys. It's just fucking annoying because it's. Well, I'm doing my desk job. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm not even gonna ask. Alright, who of my friends is currently online? Probably no one. No, I'm not doing that. Fuck that. Chocolate rain. Do 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 do. He behaving.
This is the
Motherfucker.
spewer. This is the shooter. Shooter. This is the spewer. This is the shooter.
Right.
The shooter is tinier. The spewer is the bigger.
Please, please stop harassing the bucket. Please stop harassing the bucket. No, you have to. It
That's
is.
not harassing. Everyone does that.
The bucket didn't.
Everyone
The
does
bucket.
that.
No, listen to me. The bucket. The bucket did. The bucket.
May 6 feet.
The bucket didn't consent to having somebody's hand shoved up its hole. So therefore, it's harassing.
Vegeta, that's enough. Balls.
Of which you have none.
Nah, that's you.
No, that's you, mate. God, I love this game. I love this game. This is a brilliant game. 10 out of 10. Would definitely not play around parents. See, because the annoying thing is the bucket didn't give the bucket didn't. I've no friends online. I've no friends online. Next rec center. So yeah, I lost another 2 friends because of apparently somebody I know very well being a Nazi sympathizer, but what can you do when they're socialist pricks? You know? For the thing, I don't even know what socialism is. But I think I know it's bad. So it's like communism and fascism. It's bad. I think. I don't know yet.
Coming your way.
It's me and the others, Jack. I know. Diddly 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 dee, diddly 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 dee. Who spilled the coffee all over the floor? Where are all my cups gone? Here are all my cups. Here are my lovely cups. Are you all being family friendly over here?
Yes.
Good. Keep it that way. Bee. Be suspicious of the bee. The bee might sting somebody.
Be careful with that. One drop makes 7,000 dino nuggies. Highly careful. Highly careful. And if you just drink the entire bottle, you turn yourself into a dino nuggie.
Are we all being family friendly over here, lads? We all being family friendly, PG clean?
Yes.
Good.
Dino nuggies to the young.
You're all looking well. I'm gonna do too, sir. it's great crack. There's so many things I love doing in this game because the reactions of people are just fantastic. You know, you've got what floor of hell is this? You've got welcome to hell, what sins have you committed? And you've got are we being family friendly PG clean over here? That one I think though is the most tamest one because you're not actually saying anything bad, you're just asking people. Asking anybody if they're being rude, you know, you just come on, where's your happy pug trumpet cone? My trumpet cone.
Are you being inappropriate over here? You're literally giving a cone a blow.
It's a trumpet.
Can I try?
No, you can't. You know, you can't try. Sexual harassment. Yes. Hello.
And how old are you again?
16.
Wait a second.
One dude and we're out of here. It's a shame the insane woman is online. That's slightly annoying because the insane woman is really nice. Pass the dude like his legacy on. Yes. I'm just gonna go up to round if you go. Can you tie it in a knot? Can you tie it in a bow? Do you get a funny feeling when they're hanging off the ceiling? Do you ever get that feeling when your balls hang low? That's a song I was doing, by the way. I saw it once when I was like 10 or 9 or something, and I've never seen it since, but I still remember most of the lyrics. That just shows how 4-year-old I am. Okay, we got.
Before we get started, we need your birthday. Next, we need your email address.
Yeah, I'ma just no to that.
Hey, anyone see me?
Oh no.
Holy crap! Bro, you have aimbot.
Someone has got auto-tune, I see.
Okay, well I still want to show you something. Yo!
Ah, that's brilliant. That's honestly brilliant. I love the fact I saw that song still once when I was like 4 and I still remember most of the lyrics. Do your balls hang low? Can you swing them to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Do you get a funny feeling when they're hanging off the ceiling? Do you ever get the feeling when your balls hang low? When your balls hang low, do you swing them to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Can you get the funny feeling when it's hanging on the ceiling? Sabaton better. No, Sabaton is not better. Sabaton is what arcane creams over. You're like, ah, Sabaton. I probably call it the Sabaton Senpai. Sabaton Senpai. It's a good name for a tupper, actually, now that I think about it. Sabaton Senpai. No, sorry, that's Inspector Black 5. That's his real name. He's Senpai, well, you know. Who gives a fuck? That man's called Jack. That man is instantly trusted. Now let's go get our doot machine and go doot some people.
Yeah, the girl that harassed me just pulled out the 120 and left. Honestly, I was having a great time.
I was everybody.
I'm literally gonna carpal.
Aww. There's a man. Do you stand steampunk, Jack Chan? Do not call me that name. I refuse to be called that name. The doot machine. Do not drop the doot machine. Under any circumstances must you drop the doot machine. If you drop the doot machine, you will be sent to hell. Slide.
Remember that whole story that I told you?
Very nice hair, sir. Very green.
Thank you.
That's who I'm talking to, and I don't have a reason to lie.
Scared douching intensifies. Can you imagine scared douching? I should call a character trumpet, and the only thing he can say is. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. See, it's not even being like. It's not even 1 o'clock, and already I've come up with like 4 character ideas. This is brilliant. Doot. See, I'll have a character called Trumpet, and the only thing he can say is. Just everyone else be confused about what he says. Just like, what are you saying? He'll just be Führer's he'll be Führer's best friend. Is like, play Erica. Trump, oh dear God, no, trumpet. Not Trump, trumpet. I'll have one called Trumpet, one called Tuba, because Tuba is a good name for an engine. A proper engine is a proper name like Tuba. Yes.
No.
Oh, he gone.
God, he's a genius. How'd you know you're a genius? How'd you know that?
Excuse me, sir. I'm required to give you your daily doot. Excuse me, sir. I'm about to give you daily doot.
I will drop you. Okay.
Found it.
This is the best thing I've ever done. Oh my God. Quick, slam dunk on the table.
Hey, not too much, guys. I'm sorry, but it's time for you to go. That was perfect timing. Bro, who has the last piece of cake?
It really was.
Become one with four, bruv.
Oh no.
Soon I'll become one with on the underground.
Call him Foot. He'll be like a Pokemon to him saying his name. I'll call him Doot. Just call it Pikachu, Pikachu, Pikachu. The Pikachu I do sounds retarded. This is funny. Pikachu, Pikachu. I think I'd be brilliant at parodies. I can't even do I can't do high voices because my voice is like, no, you're not going higher today. We're going low. The German man is online. The German man hasn't been online for a long time, and that slightly worries me because he was a cool guy. Right, time to annoy people with one simple dude.
EQ4 East.
Dora, is that you?
In the language of the gods. Get away.
Excuse me.
Okay, that's yes. So what is it? What is it that you need? Is this amusement for you? This is. If it makes you happy, then I'm happy too.
I was not expecting that reaction.
That's a rip. There's so many British people here. I'm trying to speak in American or English, regular English, but
I'm Irish.
I really want to speak in the British accent. But I must.
Oh, my dear sail chap, that's a lovely bit of spiffing tea you have there. Oh, core blimey. My ruddy exercise ball has gotten ruddy out of line and is bloody ruddying up my camera, I dear sail chap. I just like the most stereotypical British accent ever. It's funny. But it's fun. Yeah, frisbee. This is my rape whistle. It just goes go.
Any more and I'm gonna start laughing.
I'm.
That's very funny.
See, people think it's funny, and that makes me happy.
Here's the 5 rec.
One's a simple good band.
We're gonna punch you off this.
Why? What did I do? No, don't punch me. No. That means Furby, it's neither good nor bad. Let's go back to the mirror and practice our douching, shall we? Hey, I'm Irish. Let me sing this song to my people. still the best thing I've ever done. Just incoherently just run to somebody and go. Fabi, I'm sorry, but if you don't make that this I'm Irish, let me sing you the song of the people, a video on your channel, I will be very sad because it make good content. Let me sing you the song. Hello, dude. It's just me in a nutshell. I'm sorry, but that's what I would do if I had a trumpet. Just go anywhere, like just go to school. Jack, what's your answer? Jack, put your book down. Jack, what are you looking up? X%. Okay, I will. No, let me do a full-fledged song actually, because no, you don't need to do it now. Don't do it now. I'll do it whenever I actually come up with an idea for the song. Cause we'd make a brilliant team because we're so dumb. I'd do the funny content. You'd make it into short clips that are slightly amusing. Let's go and annoy people with my doot.
Sick. Wait.
It's quite painful to do that. Oh! Hello there. I didn't see you. I'm Irish, by the way. Let me sing you the song of the people. Okay, Fabi, there's your there's your video, just starting when it's saying I said hello, didn't see you there. That's where you need to start from and then the end when I finish. Because that is the song of our people. Oh, I'm Irish, didn't you know? Let me sing you a song. Or I could just do one singular dude, or should I do like a full song? Hey, I have a very important announcement to make. I'll make something out of that. if you make like baby don't hurt me. Also, Furby, can't you just like look up orthos of short box? I mean, it's not exactly difficult. Plus, I don't know how to look up both those, because honestly, I can't be asked to lie.
Oh God, my nuts. I like children.
Don't mind if I...
Yo, you think you're better than me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Well, you're not.
You're funny.
Give me the saxophone.
I can't do along to that, it's going too fast!
I am the
Let's go to the dorm room and let's just relax for a while, shall we? Just calm down.
I want to come.
No. Due to that song, I'll make it a skit. Right, yeah, Furby, his basis, Shortbox's basis, is a Midland Railway 1F half cab, and he has British Railways written on his side. Like his in lettering. Some depict him with the BR crest, others depict him in Brunswick green, some reason. Others depict him in BR black, LMS black, but no. He's just in British Railways black, British Railway on his side. His number, I don't really know. I'll see, I was, friend request from Ken. Ken couldn't go die in a fire for all I give a shit. Yeah, because I'm a short brain. Just Google it and then you won't forget it. It's a Midland Railway 1MR 1F half cab. So I was browsing the internet the other day and I found that the Nazis went really over the top with decorating the locomotives. There was one, and I kid you not, there was flags all over the smoke box. Flags going up along the smoke... Come on now, calm on, really? So there was flags on the smoke box. Just they went like up and down the smoke box, over the funnel even, I think. There was 2 on the coal bunker, one either side. There's a swastika plane on the planet on the cab door. Oh my god, yeah. There was, I think it was Nazi bunting as well. Which was really strange because I kind of want some. It actually, to be fairness, it looked quite nice. And I was like, that's interesting. And the funniest thing was, it was a model and I really wanted it, but it was too expensive and sold it out. I was like, oh. But yeah, then I found this other one that was brilliant. Look, you know those really crappy Daewoo Thomas event engines? Think of that, but instead of a Thomas face, it's Hitler. Honestly, it is brilliant and I love it to pieces. If I can't... Ironic their leader, iconic as their leader failed art class was... Yeah, he did actually! And then I think... itchy head. I think he got like reprimanded by... No, it wasn't not reprimanded, that's the wrong wording. He sort of got looked down by, I think, the Jews or something. Then led to World War II, and everything went a bit downhill from there. Let's just say that much. I would like to point out at this point in time, I do not sympathise with the Nazis. Nothing they did was right. The liveries, the only good things to come out of the Nazis, right, were the liveries on engines, right, the costumes, the memes, the documentaries and the movies, and if it wasn't for World War II, right, if it wasn't for World War II, I might not be here. Because I think it was my great-grandparents met during World War II. She was like an air raid warden or something, and then he was, can't even remember what he was. But yeah, they met one day, and then you're like, yay, I'm getting married, yay. And then they got married, and then my grandparents, and then my parents, don't forget their Z. What Z? So yeah, if it wasn't for World War II, I wouldn't be here. So, in that regard, I have to hate the Nazis, because, you know, I'm here. Well, this is a really cool thing. I can just put it in my neck and then out and over my head. But yeah, I do not sympathise with them. Neither does anyone I know. Cough, cough, dictator, cough, cough, it's Dexter. Socialist pricks. Also, Furby, remind me, what's socialism again? I forget, because I'm not very clever sometimes. I think it's like communism, but I'm not sure. The locomotives. Yeah, the locomotives, to be honest. The armoured trains especially were quite nice to look at. I definitely know there's going to be one or two people who are going to watch it like, oh, he's a Nazi sympathiser, he likes Nazi stuff. Just because I like the locomotive and the locomotive liveries, the costumes, the guns, the tanks. I'm learning about the tanks. I'm going to get Dad to teach me all of the classes and everything about them. Just because you like history does not mean you're not sympathizer. You fucking failed cream pie cunts, and stop being snowflakes. It's good to offend people. That's what makes the world go round. If we couldn't defend people, the world wouldn't be where it is right now. Let's just put it at that and leave it at that. This world's generation has gone to fucking snowflake misery. I'm sorry, but it has. You can't say this and you can't say that. You can't make that joke and you can't make that joke. You can't make that and you can't do that, and you can't be anything other than the most PC cunt ever. And I'm sorry, but if that's the way it's going to be, human beings as a race might as well stop speaking. Because we literally cannot open our mouths without offending a couple of people. That's the way we're being portrayed as. We cannot open our mouths up, be offending someone. And it's true, we can't, right? We cannot. We have to offend people. It's the way we are. If we don't offend people, we'll be ashamed that we didn't make the joke, and then be pissed off that we didn't make the joke, and we could have said, oh, that would be a great joke. But no, you like the only thing about PC I do respect is the mental health aspect of it. That's the only bit I refuse to make jokes about. No, I'm sorry. Okay, like, I'm just gonna go around about this with the fucking snooker key in my hand, because that's safe. And I'm sorry, but this is, Furby, you know this is brought up by recent events I have had with some very unpleasant people, but if somebody likes Nazi things, but doesn't like their policies or anything they did, that does not make them, and I repeat, does not make them a Nazi sympathizer, okay? If somebody makes an OC out of an engine who once in his lifetime wore a Nazi livery, he is not being racist. He is not being rude. He's not trying to cause drama. He's not trying to start a war. He's not trying to offend anybody. He's doing it because he likes the livery. Okay? So for the love of God, shut the fuck up. Now I'm going to get very serious now in a minute. Yeah, like, it confuses me, right? Because Kane once told me he had a thing of where Kane was working for the Nazis for a very short while, and he posted a picture of his character Kane with a swastika on his boiler. Nobody said a thing. Everything was fine. Oh, yep, that's fine. No bother. Go ahead. And the swastika obviously was very, very obvious, because it's hard to not notice a swastika. I mean, it goes across, down, across, across, up, across, up. Is it like that? No. Oh, sorry, no. It's da 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 da. Now, Yeah, he put a swastika on the side of Kane. You can even ask him this yourself, right? And he will tell you, because this is what he told me. In his Sprite, obviously, he put swastika on the side of his engine. Had a thing of where Kane worked for the Nazis for a very short time during World War II because he was captured. And nobody in the EPS, when he showed it, said a single thing. Nobody said a single word. Everything was fine. But then I come along with Führer, my baby darling boy, who I love to pieces because he's just so wholesome. He wanted to build a cookie factory the last 7 years. He's still building the cookie factory. He just has to get planning permission. He's going to build it at Kitson South and he's going to be very happy. Because then he'll pay all the workers and all the money and pats he can give. Because he's not, like, yeah... Yeah, and then I come along with Führer, and they're like, oh, you're a Nazi, you better be banned for causing drama. The funny thing is, if right, I'm not going to call somebody out here, and I'm sorry if you're watching the stream, but it is sort of your fault. Train Fan 2004, right, was the guy that put the words Nazi in the emoji form underneath Führer's picture, right? And then, I think it was either Jonas or Junk, or whatever the fuck his name is, I can't even be asked to remember it because he's just that prickish, replied to it just saying, bruh. And then the entire drama started, and who gets blamed? I do. I have to go through the thing of changing everything about Führer. I have to change his livery, which is something I deeply don't want to do. And then the document comes along of Führer's history, and I showed that to 5 people, and I threw it at the 5 different servers. One of them was the EPS. Out of the 5 servers, excluding the EPS, how many of them do you think had a problem with it? How many do you think had a problem with it? Because I will tell you, and you're going to be amazed. Out of the 5 servers, including the EPS, that I showed that document to of Führer's history with the swastika on him during 1940, how many of them do you think reacted badly? Need I point out 3 of these servers I'm in? 3 of these servers I'm in had a Jewish or German person in them, right? The EPS was the only one that reacted badly. I even got, right, commended by a German, by a fucker who lived in the country that this was happening in, for having a very detailed history and congratulating me on in like, you know, doing something different. Because from what he told me, he was sick and tired of every British engine either being kidnapped by the Germans or in Germany for World War II. He was sick and tired of that, and he was glad to see a change actually being a German engine working during Nazi times. He was proud of that, and I therefore got an upgrade from, I think it was role player, to admin. I was trusted, and Führer now lives in that world, and he is very happy. The EPS, right? How can that Germany? He is honestly the funniest fucker ever. And he's German, because people say Germans have no sense of humour. I call bullshit on that. He's the funniest fucker ever. And remember that other one I made? I made another one called Luftwaffe. I don't think I showed you the document for Luftwaffe, but I should, because it's honestly a brilliant livery. It's honestly a brilliant backstory. It's the one I really cared about. And I was planning Luftwaffe's backstory while the drama was going on inside the EPS, because I was going to show them this and be like, oh yeah, I've made another one. But I didn't, because I got banned. Right? And the thing that confuses me about the EPS is I supposedly got 2 warnings, but I wasn't told. Now forgive me for being a little bit pedantic here, Sam, or whoever gave me the warnings. But aren't you meant to tell the person that they've gotten a warning? Otherwise they don't know. Isn't that the obvious thing? Also, should the people who, you know, encourage the drama to go on also get a fucking warning instead of one person being put, like, you did everything, you fuck, you should have go join hell. I got a message from Trey, I think I told you this, the very next day after all this drama had happened, telling me and all of my friends to go fuck ourselves. He tried to ping everyone in fellowship, but failed miserably because he couldn't. Morty, God bless this man's soul, because he is actually quite nice. He was, when I first had hated him after the whole drama, he was a bit direct, like, what do you want? But after that, we got into a friendly discussion. He said the EPS was boring. The EPS is drawing. Yeah, Sam brought, hold on, let me just read this. So yeah, Sam brought drama from a week ago to flex. I was hypocritical over the meme tweet I got for him. J50 called me big for calling him out. And Trey, I'm sorry, right? But Trey used to be cool. Trey used to be a funny guy, you know? He used to be cool, he used to be funny. But now, he's just a cunt. I'm sorry, but he's just the most obnoxious fucking prick ever. And he did a thing of where he, like, did Fuzz. He took the piss out of Fuzz and Kane leaving the EPS, of which, may I point out, they had good reason to leave the EPS, because honestly, at that point, it was just a shithole. Words and Trey Force and everyone for me being sick with drama and wanting to go solo. Yeah, and like, to be fairness to Connor, right? To be fairness to Connor, for all that lad does, right? For all he does, like being communist and all, he is extremely kind when it comes to this sort of stuff. He made a joke, I think it was a joke anyway, because it was pretty funny. Whenever the drama was done, I was like, who do you blame for all this? He literally just very bluntly said, I'll blame the Nazis for existing. And you're kind of like, yeah, I agree with you. But, and Connor wouldn't leave you. If you killed a man, Connor would still be your friend, because he's that fucking loyal and that amazing person. I think that's why I had a crush on him for a while. To be completely honest, I think that's why I had a crush on him for a while, because like, he's just so amazing. I should really call him Connor Chan again some point. I should really call him Connor Chan, because it's just honestly quite funny. I think, no, Con, with the little wiggly line after it, is what I used to call him. I used to get really pissed off at that, and it was really funny. I love the fact that we've just been sat here talking about drama that's already gone. Connor is the angel of the whole community. He's a dear and we're still in contact and share our serious. Yeah, but he is really nice. Like, and to be honest, for a man who's just started out on Blender, my god is he good at modeling on Blender. My fucking Christ, he's amazing. Wait, hold on. What's he been put through? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean he's been put through? Like, what? I'm feeling it. There you go. There you go, El Beauty. Yeah. I'm gonna die. What's he been put through? Don't tell me he's going through more drama. First thing I'll do tomorrow, when I'm on school, is text him and tell him hello. I saw, it's impressive. He has big plans, and I've just given him like a fuck ton more. I think I still have to give him more, actually. It's because I found a list of LBSCR Craven locomotives, like drama on the PS, remember. Oh yeah. And to be fairness to Connor, right, he was the one that put the first bit of drama, right, the bit with them, he put both bits of drama in the EPS that involved me to rest very quickly. While the others were all taking the piss, he didn't. He was like, right lads, he changed the livery, can we just stop with this? And I was like, oh yeah, okay. And we did, until Famuel comes along and pings saying, oh, you can't do that, that's illegal, that's breaking server rules. And I was like, the thing about Sam is, right, in my opinion, he's still a cunt. For the the only reason I think he's a cunt is because he didn't think I was making my own points and I was having an argument in DMs on him with Twitter. He did not think I was making my points. He thought I was getting help. Furby, you've known me for a long time, right? You've known me for a good while. I think you were my second friend on Discord. I think second friend, anyway. Because I think we met in, like, Ironclad server or something. But yeah, he was really nice. Like, well, I forgot what I was talking about. I'm that dumb. But yeah, you've known me for a long time, and you can tell, and Connor can tell, and everybody else I know can tell. I put up a good fight when I'm arguing. I bring up good points. The odd time I do get help. The odd time I do get help. I do get help the odd time. If it's something I'm not very well experienced in, for example, I do get help from friends. I mean, that is sort of them fighting the battles for me, but like, you know. Like, what pissed me off is like, oh yeah, you're definitely getting help. And I'm like, but I'm not. His reason he didn't think I was making my own points because I used a word, and I used the only reason he didn't think I was making my own points because I used the word resolved. And he said, you've never said that in an argument. I was like, yeah. Because unless I'm in an argument, I'm a stupid Irishman who makes jokes all the time. But when I'm in an argument, I'm a serious Irishman who makes good points. He still hasn't really apologised, though. He still hasn't really forgiven me for the death threat. In massive quotation marks, may I point out. And Trey posted the image of said death threat on Twitter. Cheeky little cunt, right? Cheeky little cunt. He posted the thing on Twitter and said, I think this explains all. And this, no context needed. And was pointing me out to be like the bad guy. Pointing me out to be like the cunt that I apparently am. Because all those pricks think, oh yeah, Jack, cunt. Johonk, I think it's Johonk or it's Johannes, whatever fucking wanker it is, has blocked me. Which is great. Let's see, yeah. But I still have Furby, I still have you, Furby, obviously. I have Connor, I have all the friends in Fallowshire. Trey, I suppose you're getting help to speak when Kane sent me 99% of the time. Trey sending screenshots of VPS to help hack that hard. Seriously. Like, Trey, in my opinion, is just a cunt. CJ, to be honest, is quite nice. He's quite a good boy, you know. I feel like I should really talk to CJ more, but I don't, and it sort of saddens me because, you know, he's a really nice guy. You know, he's really, really good with stuff. He's really good at trains 2019, to be honest, him. He's just really good. Anxiety. Oh, hold on. I'm an autistic and I have anxiety. Seeing a twig until talking against me makes me panic and I drop really fucking quick and they act. Yeah, but you know. And the thing I find interesting is, right, just a bit off topic. Rowan Atkinson. If you don't know who he is, he plays Mr. Bean. He's a comedian, right? And he did a sketch one time, I think it was back in the 1980s, of an Indian curry house, and he had this really stereotypical Indian accent. And you can go onto YouTube and you can find that, and I guarantee you, me and my friends searched for 2 hours, not a single racist comment about the accent. Everybody saying how funny it was. And these comments, like, from just a couple of weeks ago, like, you know, these aren't necessarily old comments. Like, what happened in the point of time where we weren't allowed to say what we thought was what we thought? Like, we can't say anything now. I mean, we really can't. I mean, I get the entire thing of, oh, you have to be kind to others and treat others the way you want to be treated, but like, yeah, I get that, but there's a point in time where it becomes too much. Like, not being able to say you like World War II stuff from the German side instantly makes you not sympathise, and therefore you're the worst thing since Adolf Hitler himself. And then you've other people, right, who literally do one simple thing. Since 2010. Actually, yeah, good point. I think... Don't. I think, yeah, 2010 was really the beginning of the snowflake era. Because it was just a case of... It was just a case of like, oh yeah, you have to be nice to everyone. It's like, yeah, but yeah, that's gonna get boring. If you hate people, the world goes round easier because then you have something to beat. You have somebody to annoy. You have somebody to make fun of and take the piss out of and have fun. I'm not the... I will say this out right now. I am not a very PC person. I am not in support of everybody has to, you know, be very nice to one another, blah blah blah. If you're in a relationship, that's fine. Don't be your wife, don't be a fucking dumbass, and don't abuse anybody. Obviously, that's the point I'm making here, right? But if you say you like World War II stuff from the German side, for the love of all that is holy, do not say you're a Nazi sympathizer, because that is just bullshit. I love the fact I go off on these tangents and yet nobody gives a shit. I can guarantee you nobody will give a shit about this tangent. Because to everyone else, I'm just a little Irish boy who doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Actually, that's a thought. If for English I have to write a persuasive text, I could do why it's good, why we shouldn't be so PC about everything. To be honest, I don't even know what PC stands for. Does it even stand for anything? Or is it, oh yeah, you have to be PC. You have to be PC or Adolf Hitler, you know. Like when I express my interest in steam engines, I'm classed as an old geezer. When the one's fucking calling me to collect Pokemon cards. To be honest, that's why... I like steam engines, I like diesels, but all the diesels I like are the ones that were shit. Wait, what? But that coin guy was the one who raped me on multiple occasions, but well, same thing. What? Do you mean like... Do you mean like on social media, or do you mean in real life? Because if so, there needs to be one that needs to be addressed immediately, and the other is sort of okay, but still not okay. It's alright, Fred, you can talk about your feelings here. We're all friends here, and we won't make fun of you, and we won't judge you. Yeah, as I was saying, I like British diesels, but the ones I like were all shit. Like the Class 17 and the Class 28, they were shit. Because I have a thing for like experimental and very, very not good steam engines apart from the E2. The E2 is the only one I don't like. I'll but ignore that. No, I'm not going to fucking ignore it. Did he genuinely? You. That's when you say foot for rape. See, I try and make the situations that aren't very good into comedy ones, and I was get told to shut up. Because now's not the time. Like, yeah, I get that, but I'm trying to cheer you up because I feel bad for you. Like, just let me cheer you up. I hate people that don't take it when you're being nice. I know this guy in Discord, right? And he hates my fucking guts for no good reason. Right? No good reason. I even say hello to this prick. And he's like, oh, what the fuck do you want, you little Irish cunt? He's American, by the way. And today he just pissed me off because there's a big thing going on me and my mates in Discord that one of our ex-friends, Luke, he's a fucking pedophile. Because I know I'll get yelled at for saying this on stream, but he sent dick pics to a 13-year-old who's a sort of close friend of ours. We hate her, but yet we still take the piss out of her. We take the piss out of each other, to be honest. So you know, it's all good. But, like, he sent dick pics to her, and she did not... While she did ask for them, she asked for one only, but yet apparently sent her, like, a good few. I was like, yeah, even if it does. And this American guy was like, oh, yeah, that doesn't make him a pedo. But, like, it sort of does, though. Like, yeah, but she asked for them. Still makes her a pedo. Still makes him a pedo. And then I was bringing this up with him, and he just pissed me off to a point that Danielle, my girlfriend, God bless her soul, I love that woman to pieces, right? And I'm sorry I'm not a great boyfriend. Like, I'm sorry I make questionable decisions, but you know, that's part of life. And everyone else in the VC at the time was literally screaming Jack, stop typing, delete the message, stop typing. I was literally going off on him. I think I called him. I was very, very tempted. And I was honestly, right, this close, right? This close here. Don't grab it, you pillock. That close, there, that little gap there, to making a 9/11 joke. I was that, honestly, he had pissed me off to so much of an extent. He saved me. Oh, what? Thankfully, lockdown saved my ass, but 8th I'll be back with his, Why don't you tell somebody then? Why don't you just tell somebody? You know, that's what you do. You tell somebody. Because if you're not going to tell somebody, I sure as fuck am. You're a good friend, Furby. I don't want to see that happen to you. Because if I see my friends being sad, I get sad. I don't want to be sad because I hate being sad. And being sad is the worst feeling. Is that blue or is that black? Okay, that's black. Okay. You put you back on the table. Because you're not meant to be in the hole. And just school, public school, UK public school, don't give a shit for anyone. Yep. Wait, does he you on like school grounds, or is it like somewhere else? The EPS, I'm sorry, but just one thing about the EPS is that they're the sort of people who will answer your question with a question. I'm sorry, but they are. Like... Day I say I was lying and I got detention when Tom is at home gets coffee and sits next to me. It might make people feel uncomfortable. Honestly, Furby, and I know this is a big step, but tell your parents. Like, just honestly tell your parents, because they're truly the only ones who can help in this situation. And if they don't help, I will personally, when I go to meet Dan in Wales in the future, I will get Dan to drive to that school. I will be with you. We'll wait for you to come out. We'll wait for that Tom fucker to come out. You'll point me to him. I'll stride over to him and fucking kick his head in. I will beat that little prick's head in as far as it can fucking go with his tiny brain. Because if the UK schools won't do anything... Because if the UK schools won't do anything, I sure as fuck will. If they don't do shit, I'll do something. And trust me, it'll be far fucking worse than an expelling, or suspension, or even a detention. It'll be far fucking worse than anything they've ever seen in their life. His head will be so fucking smushed by the time I'm done with him. He won't come near you anymore. And if it's the case of if he does come back... Every single day I will get Dan to drive and we will pick you up and take you home. If that is necessary, we will do that. I will talk to Dan and we will... Hopefully. But if you tell your parents and resolve, then we won't do that. But I will still kick his head in. Because you're a friend, Furby, and I don't want to see that happen to my friends. If that happened to Dan, I would go on the rampage. I would kill so many people and make World War II look like a fucking tea party. Like... I know I don't really show... that I like my friends that much, because apparently I'm great fun to be around. They don't know yet, but I'll tell them when school's back in session. No, Furby, no, you tell them now. Right, tomorrow, or today even, that makes sense. You tell them. You sit down, Mom, Dad, I want to have a talk with you about school. They're like, oh yeah, what's up? You tell them. Honestly, sprite work is the only thing that know him, but doing the edits are past as being edgy. Should I make a tweet thread tomorrow? I think you should make a tweet thread. And I will be there. I will be there for you, because you, Furby, are a good friend of mine. Wait, you have a boyfriend, don't you? Or am I going mad? Am I going mad? I think I'm going mad. I think you have a boyfriend, though. Most people I know now are dating people. That makes me happy. Granted, while some of them are questionable choices, it still makes me happy. I'm being one of the questionable choices. Yay! Funny, I still remember the night Dan told me she had a crush on me, and I was just like, oh, yeah. It's kind of just like, oh, really? I was just kind of confused because I'm not a brilliant person. Furby, you can tell that straight away when you talk to me. I'm not a brilliant person to be around. I'm literally just this talkative ball of potatoes. Oh, I didn't even need to do that, but okay. That puts the ball close to those balls. That makes me happy. Nah, 2-1. Yes, baby. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Oh, you fucking dick. You fucking dick, you. I might have spent an hour of the stream just fucking ranting, if I'm being honest. Nathan, aka Carl Sikia, he knows, bless his heart, he's the sweetest little bun ever. He will go into the knife and shank him if I didn't stop him. You've yet to introduce me to this guy, because he does seem like a pretty nice guy. I know I'd probably wreck his fucking head, and he'd be questioning why you're friends with me, but you know. You know. I do my best. When my friends are dating people, I make sure they have the best person in the world. And if they don't, I will beat them. Oh, come on, that yellow ball's going in, you prick. It's gotta reach over. Yeah, no. Not the ball I wanted, but okay, I guess. Oh, hold on a minute. What is that yellow ball sitting on? I'm sorry, but what is that yellow ball sitting on? Okay, I need to be very just gently tap. What is that white ball sitting on? I don't know. Yeah, no. Should we change to a slightly happier topic? I'm gonna kill myself in a minute. So yeah, the new Take on Soda update's coming out soon. Can't wait for that. I mean, I bought a private server, Furby, if you want to experience the update firsthand. I bought a private server on it because I have literally nothing better to do. I shit you not, I have nothing better to do. I bought a private server on Take on Soda. I was like, yes, this is good. I'm watching you. Don't do that. Excuse me. Don't do that. Just doesn't work on my PC limo. Seriously? No, you're like a small chip or something. I don't know. Wait, your face, I can't be asked. Wait, you're not a chip. No, you're part of the game. Oh, okay. You're probably the camera thing. Oh, okay, yeah. So, yeah, I have school. I should probably be getting to bed soon, actually, because I don't like, you know. Happier news. Luftwaffe. I don't think you told us, but she had happily 2 types of cancer. Mild throat cancer and then severe lung cancer, and she got cured of both of those, and she knows a girlfriend. Yeah, and it's very wholesome because I love them to pieces, and he's like, Shotbox and Monty are still annoying the fuck out of each other. Monty has become a... What does Monty become again? He's become something. Shotbox is... What's that disorder where you have multi-personality disorder? He has that now. So yeah, he's kind of struggling with that at the minute, and everybody's sort of ignoring him because of it. Jack is being a pompous twat because he's Jack, and if he wasn't a pompous twat, there'd be something severely wrong with him. Monty's just existing. Guinness is being wrecked. His head is being wrecked by his 4 siblings. Kerry, St. James, and Shirt. That's 3. Oh no, Sir Giles. I read another one. Giles. What else? Who else do I have? Boisshire. He's a little Manning Wardle boy. He's doing okay. You know, he's not doing the best at the moment. I don't get the name of what you, but I know what you mean. It's like multi-personality disorder, yeah. Boisshire, he be doing good. You know, he just vibing, annoying the manager, the steelworks, because he's a little twat. Nibbles and Toothache, they're doing well. Thompson, the titular tank engine, is playing model trains with his dad. Well, his adopted father that he got adopted by. Yeah, I've actually a really wholesome backstory for Thompson. It's really depressing as well, because it was the one I wrote and I was like, yeah, this is brilliant. It genuinely made Fluttershy cry. I shit you not, it made Fluttershy cry. Because would you like to hear it? It's quite a happy, well, it's a sort of happy story, but it's not. He's basically the Dalby Thomas, but sort of not the Dalby Thomas at the same time, and he's become like a legit character, and it's really funny. But there's some minor backstory apart from Furbish. So yeah, the backstory of Thompson is he was built in the 1960s. Not 1960s, in the 1960s, after the Railway Series was released, for Day Out with Thomas events. And he met this girl, Super D, by the name of Springlass, and she was a mute. She was what was it called? Deaf and mute, so she couldn't speak and she couldn't hear. And Thompson, and the only way she could really communicate was by sign language, of which nobody at the time knew. So Thompson spent 3 years of his early life learning sign language to admit he had a crush on her. And the day he was going to admit it, she was sent away for scrappage, because she obviously was deaf and she was mute and she couldn't, you know, do any jobs. And he has sort of went in a spiral down, and then he came to Fluttershy one day, and he went to abandoned siding and he made a little grave for her. Like, you see, he keeps her in a heart, he keeps a photo of her in his chest pocket. And I'm gonna get tear up myself in a minute if I'm not careful. He made a little grave in the abandoned siding with people watching, with his soon to be adopted mother and father watching. He dug a little hole and he got his favourite teddy bear, that he loved since the day he was built, and put it in the grave. Covered it up. He covered it up with his hand. He's getting his hands all dirty. He's like, no, I don't want my hand dirty. His soon-to-be adopted father asked, why did you do that? And he just turned around and said, so you can have somebody to cuddle. Well, I'm not there. Entire server dead. I was like, yeah, well, she may be dead. No, he was a human at this time. He's like 4 foot tall. He's adorable and I love him. He's a girlfriend now. He's like an actual girlfriend now, and I love him. But yeah, he's like 4 foot tall, but like he's human form, obviously. He dug a little grave, over his hand, said, yeah, you know, she can have something to cuddle until I get there. And then he just kind of turned around and said, we need to adopt this child now. I was like, do you want to be adopted? Fuck yeah. And then her Springlass's spirit, due to the amount of wholesomeness and due to the teddy bear that Thompson had and put in the grave, she came and is now his protector. And he still remembers the sign language, and he's taught most of Fluttershy's sign language just so they can communicate with Springlass, and it's honestly adorable. Who else has an adorable backstory I could share with you? I mean, he has this really wholesome way of like doing things. He's like, he doesn't move around by walking. His girlfriend is like, he's like 6 foot tall. He sort of just picks him up and just plants him between his breasts. He's like, yes, this is good. He's just very comfortable. It's like a big armchair for him. He loves going out beside the line side just to like take photos of the train. One thing I should tell you the backstory of Jack and Naomi's divorce. Let me see for his document backstory. I didn't. Send it to me on Discord tomorrow. Yeah, send it to me on Discord tomorrow, because I'm allowed on Discord all day now, which is fucking brilliant until I go back to school, which is slightly annoying, but still. I can arrange something, don't worry. So the reason, in the Fallershire universe, Jack and Naomi got divorced during the 1970s. No, not the 12th of July, 1985. No, not July. December 25th, 2000 thinking of dates, hold on. December, because I wanted to be like a long time they were divorced. December 25th, 1985 was when they were divorced. Because Naomi had, when they got married in 1962, she was incredibly abusive to Jack. She was a complete bitch to Jack. She never left him alone. Every single time she saw him, she tried to kill him, basically. And as a Christmas present in 1985, on December 25th, she gave him divorce papers and said, "I'm breaking up with you and I'm taking everything." And Jack was left with nothing apart from his Pullman coaches. The thing about the Pullman coaches and Jack is that they've like become one entity. You can't have Jack and not have Pullman coaches. It's sort of like a law. If Jack is somewhere, you know his Pullman coach will be there with him, because he loves them to pieces, and if anyone even touches him, he will go on a rampage. But yeah, then in 2004, what was it? Jack was diagnosed with dyspraxia, which is what I have. It's very fun. Your motor skills, basically. I'll explain to you what dyspraxia is very quickly. DCD is like where your motor skills and your balance, and like your hand-to-eye coordination, that kind of thing, is all fucked up, and your writing is terrible. So that he was diagnosed with that in 2004, mind you, and he had this his entire career, and everyone put it down to him being a fucking idiot. Like, oh yeah, it was Jack the idiot, and he kind of went along with it because he didn't know himself. And then this gave Naomi even more ammunition to abuse him with. And in literally I think it was a couple months ago, back in 2020. So it's so good to say back in 2020 instead of in this year. You know, it's just better. He was in the ESR, which is another roleplay server connected to Fallershire, and he was at the docks. And he had honestly given up on life. He had just had enough of everything. He was sick and tired of Naomi trying to kill him, and he went up to her. He got out of his engine, went up to her, who she was shunting at the time, and just said, "I'm giving you one chance to kill me. Do whatever the fuck you want, just kill me." And Naomi, being Naomi, was like, Naomi was like, "Yeah, fuck you, obviously I want to kill you because you're a bastard and I hate you." And he's like, yeah, I'm just going along with this. She threw him in a wooden workman's hut, which is situated in the sort of northerly area of the docks, and lit it on after giving Jack a good few beatings, you know, lit the shed on fire. Jack was awaiting his demise when a GWR mogul called Albert rushed in, ran into, literally kicked the door down of the workman's hut just as it was about to collapse, picked Jack up and ran back out with him, put him on the floor. Shed collapse. And then this thing happened. This is a big gap of talking in between. Eventually, though, Naomi shoots Jack in the chest. She shoots him dead on, slap bang in the middle of the chest, directly down the middle of the chest, and he is dying. Okay, he is not in a good way. He is dying currently. No, well, not dying currently. This happened in like 2020. And then she gets shot in the head by Albert. I think it was Albert anyway. But then a doctor, Dr. Schneider, who is a doctor who's going insane, mind you, runs along, and she knows about Jack and Naomi because her father was the man. Not her great-grandfather. Her grandfather was the lawyer. Was Jack's lawyer during the divorce. So he knew Jack and Naomi very, very closely. So he knew, and the secret had been passed down, and the sort of a joke between the entire Fallowshire thing of it. The thing between the family was, if those two ever died, the only way to bring them back would be a photo Jack kept in his briefcase in his engine, in his cab, because he does like sort of briefcase box thing. It's like a box without a handle on it, so you can pick it up. It's like a very wide briefcase full of old memorabilia from like the war and the 1930s and the, you know, all that shit. And at the very, very bottom, in a small crumpled heap, were three photos. One photo was of him at him being first built in Doncaster back in 1925. The other two, however, were of him and Naomi. One was when they first met in 1944, sorry, and then the other was them being married then in 1960 something, whatever I said. And Dr. Schneider obviously said, oh yeah, put them against where they're bleeding from, and they'll be fine. So Albert does this, and they both come back alive. But what happens is, due to the era of when the photos were taken, they are put back into that era. They are back in 1945, they are back in 1944 now, before they were married. And they're really, really lovey-dovey to each other. Like, oh yes, cuddles for the Naomi, what happened to you? And Naomi was going to be arrested. But they were just kind of like, okay, so she's not a murderer now, we can just leave them be. And they were just like, yeah, so what are we going to do? And I was like, don't get married. Why? Just don't, please. Find other partners, please. But, no buts. Do it. Oh, fine. And they do. Well, they haven't found one yet. Mainly because Jack won't let a girl come within 2 inches of him. Unless they give him a sore shoulder massage, and then I'll be happy enough. And then if they give him a cookie, he'll be even happier, because Jack is literally based off me. See, because this is more of an Netflix movie than a backstory. Funny, because if I had trains, right, I would have genuinely made it a movie. Granted, there wouldn't be any speaking in it, because I can't do voices very well. But it would have been a movie. I would have called it The Christmas of 1985. Call it that, and I've been sort of the events leading up to it and what had happened in the past, and you get slight reminders of what person Naomi is and what she's done to Jack. Also, in some universes, Shortbox and Monty are dating, which, if you didn't know, was actually the original plan for Shortbox and Monty, was for them to be dating. Shortbox obviously being the dominant one because he's Cockney, and as we all know, Cockneys are going to take over the world someday. And I sort of brought it back, and it was in the EPS for a while because Shortbox had a girlfriend wartime. But he didn't really like her because he was a bit of a bitch sometimes. So Monty always had a crush on Shortbox, and they actually dated in the Fallowshire hit lore. They dated for a very, very brief period, 2 years, in 1970, from 1972 to 1974, because Shortbox, realistic twist, you need to find yourself nice, and they sort of had they had this fling for 2 years, and the reason they had it, even in the first place, was Shortbox is a very mentally confused guy. He doesn't know whether he wants to date a guy or a girl. He's sort of confused in that regard. Like, yeah, he knows in sexuality he's straight, but he's just sort of, I wouldn't say, because I don't like using the word curious for people who want to try and be in a gay relationship. I don't use that word curious. I'd say experimenting would be more of a correct term to use, but use whatever term you want, to be honest. As long as it isn't as long as it isn't mean in any way, said the man who's after doing a rant about why we shouldn't be too PC. Yeah, and he's sort of confused about it, and Monty is like totally okay with it, because now he's a male prostitute, because I'm bored, I've literally nothing better to do with my life. So yeah, that's Fallowshire lore. Do you want to hear any other characters Fallowshire lore? It's funny because I'm actually working on a thing about how Jack and Naomi actually got to be friends. Very close friends as well. Also, according to Monty, if you ask him, Shortbox is a reasonably big doodah. Reasonably big. Mind you, not very big. Oh no. So yeah, I literally could make an entire story. I could make an entire book about some of the characters' lore in Fallershire. If I was bothered, that was, but I'm really not bothered though. So, any other character you want to hear about? Any other boring character you want to hear about? Oh, where'd that rubber go? Why is it over there now? Anyone to make anything? Anyone to make? Oh, we tell them until when I make up. Yeah, fair enough. The character I'll actually do is one I haven't really RP'd as a lot. I regret that. It's who's it again? It's Celeste. She's an NS. She's a Dutch engine. She's an NS 6200 rebuilt into an NS 6. It's like 6400. All I know is like it's a 484 tank engine. I know that much. Like 6800 or something. Just don't come with me on that. She was built for the NS and like the usual there. Blah 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 blah. Reasonably uneventful life until she met quite an abusive chap. And the reason she has, if you've ever seen her profile picture, her human one, she has all these sort of scars and shit all over her face. She got those from him because, like, you think Naomi was abusive. You haven't seen shit yet. This one literally damaged her mentally and everything. And she was diagnosed with depression in 2004. A lot of my characters were diagnosed with something in 2004 because that's the year I was born, and it's a very significant year, and I want to be a significant year for them. But anyway, so yeah, she was diagnosed with that. She was also diagnosed with anxiety. That was pretty. I'm actually proud of that. And then, you know, obviously the boyfriend got arrested in 2006 after a lengthy court process that had been going on since 1995. Ended on 12th of June 2006. Then she moved to ESR, where she now has a girlfriend. Also, did I mention 6200 is a footer? Did I? No, I didn't. I probably should have done that. She is a footer. As is Monty now as a femboy, because I don't know, boredom. Also, yeah, I don't care. I'm having Catgirl Jack be a canon thing because I just find it ridiculously funny that he just turns it into a cat girl every like Tuesday or something. I just find that really funny for like no reason. I want that to be canon now. Come on, you can't go in the hole. So after I do this, I'll probably end the stream because I've been streaming for what, like 2 hours now. If it's not been 2 hours, it's fucking felt like it because it feels like I've been streaming for like 3. I think I started at 12 actually. Like 5 plus 12 I think I've been streaming since. Oh, excuse me. It's the Pringles, they're coming back to get me. Femboy Jack. The funny thing is I did actually want to do that, but I already did Shortbox, so I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I did Monty, but I was like, you know what, no, I'm not doing another Femboy character. I have Femboy Shortbox, but as a joke. He's sort of a joke character that's not meant to be taken seriously at all. So yeah, I'll probably do more character things in the next stream I do, so... Yeah, I'm tired now, man. I'm gonna go relax, watch some Monty Python. Hopefully, try and get some sleep before Dan beats me to death with with cuddles. I hope you enjoyed the stream. For those who are rewatching the stream, why not consider subscribing or liking or leaving a comment even? It has come to my attention that there have been some spam, like black mark. No, not black mark. That's the wrong word. Black market is where you get the druggy drugs. Yeah, dude, if you ever see a guy like Vom something, don't click it. It's like a porn website. Don't do that. Because I have some wholesome memes. Yeah, I just wouldn't click that if I were you. Just don't click it. But if you did enjoy it and you're watching it and you're not subscribed, the button's there. You know, just you know, click. It's not that hard. You know, just click it. Turn on the bell because you know the bell likes to be turned on. I'll never do that again on my life, I swear. Like, comment, subscribe. I said that about 5 times now, but still, I'm not desperate. I'm just forgetful. Okay, leave me alone. So yeah, I will see you all in the next stream I do, which will probably be sometime today, as I'm really, really tired. Good night. God bless. Have a safe one.